All right, so we are coming up from Brown Gap. Kelly just dropped us off. Gonna do a little bit of slack packing. Although we didn't cheap it so much, we're all wearing our full packs. We won't talk about how much is in them. So she'll see us at Max Patch.
Feathers.
Exactly, feathers. And then we're gonna see if we can make it all the way into Hot Springs. That's 23. Kind of doubt it. I think it might end up more like 17 or 18, but we'll see. All right. All uphill to start. Like every day. Yeah, in the snow. So max patch 3.5. All right, so we're heading up to max patch from the road. I got Miller with me, the normal crew, T-Rex, TBA, and joining us right now is my wife Kelly, otherwise known as Gouda. Doing a little slack packing. And for those of y'all that have been asking, I finally weighed my pack last night when she got into town. I set up with 3 days of food. I had full water, which was, I carry 1 liter bottle of dirty water and a 700 of clean. So with that, I was like 28.5 pounds. I might tomorrow, taking a 0, I might actually figure out a base weight and ask that. That's probably the most asked question I've had, and I'll see if I can answer it. All right, I'm gonna start breathing heavy, so turn this off. Coming up out on the max patch. All right. So here's halfway up the shoulder of max patch. Summit's up there. And then slow down. I'll make you sick. Okay. All right, we're on the summit of max patch. We got lucky. All the gray we've had, all the clouds we've had, this is the view today. And of course, it is the modern world. Everybody has a camera phone out. So I've hiked max patch a couple times before. And this is probably my favorite spot in the southern Appalachian Trail. On a good day. On a gray day, you walk across and go. It's a bunch of grass and it's gray. But a day like today, I mean, you just want to sit down and stay here. Coming down off max patch, northbound. Said goodbye to Gouda and Miller. They head back to the car. And they'll either pick us up at Garnflow Gap in like 17 miles or no, 13 miles. Or if we're feeling froggy, we'll just walk all the way back to Hot Springs, which is another 20. But that will be pulling off 20 miles after 11 o'clock. So we'll see. But look at what we're walking through. You can see all the spots where people have cowboy camped. Haven't seen one of these little wood-hewn bridges since Georgia. This trail is just cruise trail. It's got to end at some point, but right now it's nice. We're making great time. Lemon Gap. So our cruise hike has come to an end for now. We have 2 steep hikes. I think they don't total any more than 2.5, 3 miles. And this was a nice lunch spot for us. So anyway, we're going up from here 2.5-ish miles. I got up, down, up. And then should be downhill the rest of the day. And we kind of think we're going to make our 23 into Hot Springs. We'll see. I don't want to climb. Like I said, I guess it's part of it. You gotta kind of climb at some point. Coming out of Lemon Gap is Walnut Ridge Shelter. Right here. We're not stopping. We're just going right by, but it's kind of a neat little rustic looking shelter. I'll bet it's a long climb down for water though. So between those 2 climbs is Kale Gap, where we are coming into right now. Looks like there's no water, but check out the camping. Green grass, plenty of trees to hang from. Yeah, nice little water spot halfway up between between Catpin Gap and Phil Gap. So another like 9/10 of a mile and we'll be up this, but this is kind of what we're getting water from. Agua fresca. Agua fresca. Agua fria. Thank goodness for Sawyer. Squeezes. So you know that whole bird in the hand thing? Not in this case. Barely scraped up water at that last spot. Come around the corner. Much better source. Whatever. We have water. C'est la vie, c'est la vie. So we hike up randomly, come around the corner into this low fog and mist. We're walking in short sleeves and shorts. It's so warm and all of a sudden it's cold. But it feels good. It's good. And this climb kind of leveled out for a little bit. It feels kind of good. So coming down past Big Rock Spring. A is a really big rock. And a sign from Bloodhound. I don't plan on quitting anytime soon, so. And honestly, I don't think I've really had a bad day yet. Just left Garenflow Gap. We've decided to head on to make this a long day. Let me switch this camera around. So the decision we had to make was, you know, we're all staying in Hot Springs because Kelly picked us up yesterday, or last night. So we could, she was just here, actually gave Trail Magic, and of course I forgot to film it. But we could stop here, which is, I don't know, 17, 18 miles for the day. Or we can just push on into the dark and get to Hot Springs, which is another 6.2. I think we've decided, well, there's no thinking, we've decided to push on. Hike into the night, and then there's no backtracking. Besides, it'll make like a 23 plus mile day. That's kind of cool. So we're thinking probably 2.5 hours we'll be there. So a little after 8 o'clock, or a little around 8 o'clock. We'll see what we can do. Almost up the climb. Sun's not quite down, but it's working on it. Pretty views. Usually the reward for a climb is pretty views. All right, a couple miles left to go, probably 3 miles left to go before we're done for the night, but look at the sunset. It's always better to look the opposite direction of the sun. All right, looks like we made it. There's Hot Springs down there. Here come the guys. All right, in Hot Springs. Sidewalk in Hot Springs is the Appalachian Trail. Matter of fact, take a look at this. I'll have to tally up exactly what we did today. You'll see it on the closing screen, but it was somewhere 23, 24 miles. It's not even that late. It's 7:45 right now. So I'm gonna get into town center. I'll give Kelly a call and she'll come pick me up and take me to the VRBO where we're staying. And then tomorrow's a 0. Okay, though, this is kind of surreal, but we finished a 23.5 mile day. Kelly,
55,000 steps.
55,000 steps. Kelly has a VRBO here in town and made us this great dinner.
You're welcome. Thanks.
I got my puppy that T-Rex is playing with. I have a beer.
Life is good.
Yeah, there's not much better than that, man. Awesome.